Hello everyone, Jason Warren for DT Met, and we have a major winter storm currently impacting portions of the central Rockies, with snow extending eastward through the northern plains and upper Midwest through the Great Lakes, and with snow and ice now falling across portions of the eastern Great Lakes and into the northern Mid-Atlantic. This band of rain and snow across portions of the lower Great Lakes into the Mid-Atlantic is expected to lift northward during the day today, with significant icing setting up from portions of southern Wisconsin east across lower Michigan, and then over into portions of New England by this afternoon and into tonight. North of this area, from portions of Wisconsin across northern Michigan and then over into portions of northern New England, heavy snow is expected to develop with several inches of snow expected through tonight. Further to the south, the threat will be heavy rainfall as moisture continues to stream northeastward across the region, with excessive rainfall possible across portions of the lower Great Lakes. That can be seen in the Day 1 Weather Prediction Center outlook for excessive rainfall and flash flooding, with a slight risk outlined across portions of the Midwest and lower Great Lakes for this afternoon and into tonight. There is also a slight risk for severe thunderstorms across portions of the mid-Mississippi Valley for this afternoon and into tonight, and this includes the potential for damaging wind gusts and possibly an isolated tornado or two. Across the upper Midwest, we do have blizzard warnings that are currently in effect for portions of the Dakotas and Minnesota. We have low pressure developing out over the Rockies, and this is going to develop and spread to the northeast this afternoon, and this is going to help to enhance an area of snowfall over portions of South Dakota and southeastern North Dakota into portions of Minnesota and northern Wisconsin later today. Snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour will be possible, along with strong gusty winds and very cold temperatures. Widespread blowing and drifting snow will create nearly impossible travel conditions across this region. Widespread snow accumulations of 1 to 2 feet will be possible from South Dakota east through Minnesota, Wisconsin, and northern Michigan with this system. Amounts in excess of a foot will also be possible across portions of northern New England and western Maine. Significant icing will be a concern, especially across portions of Iowa, and then across far northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin into portions of southern Michigan and Ontario. Some locations could see in excess of 1/4 of an inch of ice accretion. Some icing is also expected across portions of central and southern New York and into the Appalachians of Pennsylvania. Icing could get as far east as portions of New England with this event. Across the western U.S., it's cold with scattered rain and snow showers, as a large upper-level trough is in place across the region. But it's this feature across southwestern Washington and northwestern Oregon that we're going to really be watching during the next couple of days. This area of low pressure is expected to move toward the southwest and then to the south along the Oregon and northern California coast, and it will bring in a lot of moisture and very cold temperatures to portions of California and Oregon during the next 24 to 48 hours. And even beyond that. And this will mean very heavy precipitation and even snow down to portions of the coast. On the models, we can see this feature over the northwestern Oregon coast moving toward the southwest and then south, and then toward the southeast toward the California coast in about 48 hours. Because of the very cold air in place, snow levels will be very low, with some locations along the Oregon and northwest California coast seeing snowfall all the way down to sea level. Further to the south, across portions of central and southern California, snow levels could be as low as 1,000 feet. Strong winds will also accompany this system, and blizzard warnings have been issued for the mountains just north of Los Angeles. During the next 72 hours, the highest snowfall amounts are expected to be across southwestern Oregon and northwestern California, where snowfall could accumulate all the way down to the coastal areas, and just inland 1 to 2 feet of snow is expected. In the Sierra Nevada mountains, snowfall is expected to be highest on the west slopes and above 3,000 feet, where some locations could see in excess of 5 feet of snow. In the mountains north of Los Angeles, 3 to 5 feet of snow are expected, with some isolated higher amounts possible across the higher peaks.